If y'all want to learn how to turn this into this, then keep on watching. So these are the 3 products that I will be using, and they will all be listed down below in the description box. I will definitely be using my Smooth Intense Frizz Taming Serum before I start customizing the baby hairs and such, because I will be flat ironing it a little bit later. So here you'll just be seeing me dip my comb into this little yellow cup of water. You can't really see the cup, but that's what I'm doing here, just to go ahead and get the hair tamed, so that way it's out of the way while I am doing the baby hairs. So just a little bit, you're not like drenching it or anything, it's just enough to just get the extra flyaways just out of the way for you. So it's just much easier to go ahead and get your baby hair started. So in this scene, you're going to see me take down the amount of baby hairs that I personally want. I know some people don't really care for too much baby hairs, but you're just going to see me doing it to my preference. I'm a baby hair type of girl, so, but not too much where it's looking a little, you know, ratchet or just not cute for real, but just enough. And you'll see like towards the end of the video what I consider just enough. But if you feel like you want less, then just go ahead and take down less pieces of baby hairs. But I'm just going to be showing you just a nice little subtle amount that's perfect for this unit for me. And of course you see me going just completely around the perimeter of the hairline. And if it's just a closure, obviously you won't be taking off as much because you won't have this much space, because I do have a 13x6. So here you're going to see me whip out my olive oil foam wrap lotion. This is just what I already had at the house. I'm more of a fan of the Lotta Body brand. But if you have any other foam wrap lotion, it might work honestly just as well. But you're going to see me put it around the entire perimeter. And you're going to see me comb it back, so that way, once again, I'm keeping the excess hair out of the way from the baby hair, because I don't want the little flyaways to continuously get into the baby hair. So you're just trying to, you know, mold it to stay back. And then you're going to go ahead and do that to the other side as well before you start actually cutting your baby hairs with the razor. So here you're going to go ahead and just see me add a couple more strands and put a couple strands up, just so I can make sure that I have the perfect placement before I actually start doing my baby hairs. So here you're going to see me take a small section of the baby hair that I put down, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little twist motion to this strand of hair. You'll see that in just a second. So I'm going to do a little twist, and then I'm going to actually take the razor and kind of saw it as if you're sawing a piece of wood, would be my best metaphor for that. The reason why it kind of looks like it's taken a little longer is because this razor is pretty dull. It's just, once again, something that was already at the house. But if you get a fresh razor from, you know, the hair store or Sally's, you're definitely not going to really have much trouble. It's literally going to slice it like a really sharp knife, and it's not going to be as difficult. But as you can see, after I finish each section, I just continue to go up into the next section. And then I check the length to see if it's short enough for me, and if not, then I take that same piece again and I go ahead and saw it off. Or cut it, but sawing is just the best way to describe, because you're like rolling it into a little mini log, and then you are cutting it with the razor. So pretty much you can see me continuously check the length to see if it's short enough for me, and for this piece it's not. So I'm pulling it up again, and I'm just going ahead and taking the razor to it once again to see if it's like a shorter length for me, because I don't like extremely long baby hairs, because it just makes it harder to tame them on a daily basis. But when they're shorter, it's easier to have them in place. And so you're going to continuously see me do this same exact motion, roll into a mini log, to the length that I prefer. And I'm just showing you how it's that little twist. And then you go ahead and razor it on down. And once again, like I said, it won't be that hard for you with a fresh razor. It'll be a lot easier for you. And then I'm kind of just showing you like the length that I have chosen for the pieces. And here again, I see a longer piece, so I'm just razoring that as well. And I'm just checking over all my work and getting rid of all the extra ones. And I'm going to do the same exact method to the other side. So here you're getting a better visual of how I twist it into the mini log. And I'm over here razoring it down. Same thing for this piece. You get a better close-up. I'm showing you exactly how big the section is and how I just take it and twist it up into the length that I prefer. Then you'll just see me finish off this side of my baby hairs. Once again, you see me struggling because it's the razor is so dull and it's actually making me, I was so frustrated, to be quite honest, because it's never supposed to take this long just to do your baby hairs, to be honest, especially just when you're cutting them. But then you kind of just see me check over all my work to make sure like everything's the length that I want, and then the little pieces that are not, I'm going back over them and making sure I'm giving those a little trim with the razor. And then you'll see me apply the wrap lotion to the actual baby hairs now, so we can go ahead and tame those forward so we can start to mold the baby hairs into the place that we want them to stay in. So at this point now, you're just pretending that this mannequin head is your best friend and she asks you to help her with her baby hairs. You are just gonna go ahead and swoop them things how you like them, or how, basically, yeah, since it's for you, or if you're doing it for, doing a wig for a friend, I don't know who you're doing this wig for, be outside of yourself, but swoop them things how you prefer. If you had less baby hairs, obviously it won't take you as long to lock them in place if you kept them really minimal. But once again, this is just to your preference. And then you're going to go ahead and see me add a little bit of Got2b spray, the holy grail for anything frontal related. Honestly, it is the holy grail. So you might as well just get you a can, because you're going to use it, trust me. After I add that, that just helps me lock everything into place, because the freeze spray literally seals the deal. As you see, I'm finding little pieces that I want to add, and some pieces that I might have been too long, and I'm just getting them how I like them. But your two things that you'll be using is your wrap lotion and your Got2b spray, or you could even use the Got2b gel. It's your preference, so I'll go ahead and put that in the description box below as well. But I did not use that because I did not have any with me at my parents' house. And you're just seeing me perfect my baby hairs to my liking, because I want to make sure they look good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a scarf. The one that I usually would use, once again, is not with me, so I just used my little silk scarf that I had brought with me. So that's what you're going to see me tie here. It's kind of hard because it's on a mannequin head and not a real head, so it was hard for me to like get the grip to make it as tight as I wanted to make it. So now you'll see me tighten it on up. I'll take out the clips, and then you'll see me flat ironing it really quick. Then you're gonna go ahead and take some wrap lotion, just like 2 pumps, and then put it on where your part is, wherever your part is, because you want to lay down those flyaways. Because honestly, most wigs, almost every wig I've ever had, whether it costs $500 or $300 or $200, they all have flyaways. So you want to just go ahead and take that. And usually I would use a pressing comb, but again, I did not bring that with me. So I use a Remington curl wand to go ahead and lay that down as backup. You'll see me going over my part to make sure my part is super defined. And then you just see me smoothing it out with my hands. Now for the time you've all been waiting for. Boom, baby. And then you're going to take the wand, because once again I do not have my pressing comb, just to mold the hair that's behind the baby hairs back. Because you want it to stay out of the way, especially since you are going to pretty much be doing a glueless install. Or if you're doing a regular install, you still want to have that molded back, because it just makes it a lot easier to separate your baby hairs from the hair behind it. So you can, you know, touch them up each day or however you want to do it. It just makes it a lot easier for you. So then you're going to just see me perfect the baby hairs once again, because there was a couple that were out of place and I'm a perfectionist. And boom, 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 baby girl. Your unit is officially slayed, honey. Now it's time to install it. Check out my next video.